Hello there, Jeff here with the Bigshooterist channel. Thanks for tuning in. Now I know you like to go right to the source just like I do when it comes to getting information on new firearms. Unfortunately, I couldn't run to Bulgaria today, but I was able to come to beautiful sunny downtown Las Vegas, not far off the strip, meet with Harry Pakanyan, the operations manager here at Arsenal. If you stick around, we're going to tell you all about the SAM7SF. So we're at Arsenal Inc., just off the strip in Las Vegas, and how fortunate are we to be here with Harry so he can explain to us a little bit about the SAM7SF. Harry, why don't you take it away and explain to the viewers and myself a few of the things that make the rifle so special.
Well, thank you very much for stopping by, Jeff.
Thanks for having me.
I'd love to talk to you about the new SAM7SF rifle we just released. It's a 7.62 caliber Bulgarian rifle, manufactured on the Bulgarian hammer-forged and milled receiver. It incorporates the right side folding stock, folds to the right side. It's a tubular buttstock that has the rubber padding at the end for firm grip and comfort while you're shooting. It has the new design, the pistol grip, which is a much larger, thicker, much more comfortable grip. It also incorporates the ambidextrous safety, which you can operate from both right side, just like on a traditional rifle. Also, you can operate from the left side, which are thumb, without letting go of the grip or trying to reach for the safety. It has, as the rest of our rifles, it has a brand new cold hammer forged barrel, chrome lined barrel, of course. Has our own US made muzzle brake. Has our polymer stocks with a stainless heat shield. It helps with dissipating heat much better than a regular heat shield. And comes with a scope rail, a side scope rail, where you can attach any scope mount you want. One thing I would like to mention is that the advantage of the right folding stock is that when you fold your rifle, your stock, it doesn't interfere with the scope mount that's attached on the left side of the rifle. So you can leave your scope on while traveling, and you have zeroed, ready to go, and you travel, you're ready to shoot. All you do is you extend your stock, and you're ready.
What do you say we get a little bit of shooting?
Sounds good.
Excellent. See you at the range. Harry. That was an awful lot of fun, but these guys are going to demand more from me than just watching me shoot the gun. We've got to do some we've got to do a technical evaluation on it. So if it's all right with you, I'll grab the gun, I'll head back to Maine, and we'll get them what they want and the information that I want to gather too. But thank you so much for inviting me out. Thanks for being a fantastic host.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed your time out here.
Very much so, very much so.
And glad to be back again.
Look forward to coming back. Thanks a lot. Stick around. We're heading to Maine. If you can't tell, we're back at the test facility here in the state of Maine. Now that was a lot of fun. What a nice opportunity to be able to get inside, spend some time with Harry and the folks at Arsenal, and actually learn and see how this thing is made. And there are some really important features that I want to point out. And let's do it in detail, and let's get some live fire in, because we're not restricted by any type of space or time here. So let's do this right. I think the first thing that we should discuss is probably the most obvious, and that is that people seem to have a mental price point where an AK-47 type rifle becomes too expensive. And I agree, I've had that too. Now, I've also had the good fortune of working with Arsenal's line since the late 1990s. So I've been able to look at them up close, test an awful lot of them, and I've had fantastic luck. And I completely understand why they're so much more valuable than just a standard, say, a parts kit AK. These things are manufactured not just for you and I, but with a quality that we can pass on to our kids and they can pass on to their kids. And I think once we get into it in detail a little bit, it will help make it a whole lot easier for everyone to understand. Now, the right side folding stock, tubular butt stock, folds up tight and locks. Typically, if you are going to utilize a right side folding AK, you don't have any access to the safety. With this, I'll open the stock so you can see it. It has an ambidextrous safety built in, so you can operate it from the left side as well as the right side. And you can see it is similar in style to the Galil, and it is just as smooth as can be. Now, you'll also notice a brand new redesigned pistol grip on here, and it's not just a standard grip that's cut out to allow for the ambidextrous safety, but it's a whole redesigned grip. It's a little bit larger, fits in your hand very, very well, fits in my hand well anyway. It allows use of that safety without ever changing your hand position from firing, which is exciting. And it's also reinforced in here with steel, so holding it like this isn't a death sentence on the pistol grip. It's not just a piece of plastic. It's very, very sturdy. There's another reason I really like the right side folding stocks, and I'll show you why. Because the left side folding stocks would interfere with the scope mount. So if you did have an optic mounted up here, you'd have to remove it before you could fold the stock up if it was a left side folding stock. So with this, you're able to fold it to the right, you're able to operate the charging handle fully, which means that it can fire and eject properly, and you can operate the safety without changing your grip, all with the stock folded. And another additional feature I really like is there's an extended butt plate on it. It's a softer material. Not only does it lengthen it a little bit, but it gives you a better purchase on the gun itself because it fits nice and tight. It's a nice non-slip feature. When we were in Vegas, Harry already explained a lot of the features that you're going to find in the spec sheet, like the forged milled receiver and so on. So I'm not going to go over that again. Some of the things that I think are very beneficial, it is a milled receiver. If you're not sure about the differences, pros and cons between milled receivers and stamped receivers, I'm going to link to a video right over here that we did not long ago, actually illustrating the differences between the stamped receivers and the milled receivers, and hopefully you'll find that helpful as well. I think today we're going to let the rifle speak for itself, and let's start putting some rounds down range. Let's start out at 50 yards with the open sights and see how well we do. And today we're running Wolf WPA ammunition. Just as smooth as can be. Let's see how it did. Since we're still testing out some of these Oct Gear sights, I thought this might be a great opportunity to try out another one. We've got the Oct Gear RDS 45D M4, and let's see if this red dot sight will help this rifle perform a little bit better than these tired old eyes with open sights shooting into the shade. We're still at 50 yards. We're still using the 124 grain WPA Military Classic. See how it does. go have a peek. Well, let's clear something out right now. The jury's no longer out. This old boy's eyes are tired, evidently, because this is the group with the Octgear red dot sight, 50 yards. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rounds here. I'll show you the open sight target, same distance, same ammunition. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. None of them are bad, but boy, that thing really shines with an optic on it. I would like to add as well that this group was shot with a very hot barrel, because we shot the initial 10 on the first one. We shot 10 more sighting in the Octgear sight, and then 10 more right here. So this is after 30 rounds. That's pretty impressive to me. Overall impressions, I absolutely love this thing. One of the reasons is because of this. The right-handed folder, it doesn't disrupt the sight like a left-handed folder would. The stock is very, very tight, releases easy, locks in tight. I love the design. I like the additional butt pad on it to help with that additional purchase on the shoulder. I like that the ambidextrous safety is available for use with or without the stock folded, and that's something that when you get used to it, it's very, very nice to have the option there. The muzzle brake is very effective. The gun, I don't know what to say. The gun is just true Arsenal quality, and we're fortunate because the SAM7SF in an earlier variation was available for a short period of time, and boy, the few that were out there brought an awful lot of money. And those guns were built on, they were Bulgarian guns, built on American receivers. This one is completely Bulgarian, and then made 922R compliant here in the United States where we visited. But I think that if you got a chance to fire an Arsenal, then at least you'd be able to see where the difference is between this and a parts gun. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I certainly enjoyed putting it together. If you did, please like it, share it with your friends in your vast social media network, and until next time, have fun and be safe. Fantastic. How cool is that? We've got the AK with the right folding stock, and I'm too much of a dumbass to turn off my ringer.